What's up, everybody? I am the Coach Breeze, all the way from Los Angeles, Compton Magic, #1 AAU program in the nation. Yes, I said it. And I am chilling here with my girls from Texas. And let's get chatty. They have some questions for me. I got some answers. Let's get right to it. Coach Breezy, y'all know how we do it.
Ooh, girl, have you heard? What? Oh my gosh. Let's talk about it. Now let's get chatty. Let's talk about it.
So in highlight of National Women's History Month,
Yes.
we want to highlight a superstar in her community, not only in her community, because those that she's aiding and assisting in her community, they spread out into other communities.
Awesome.
Welcome in!
Hey! We want to thank you so much for being here and giving us some time out of your day. I know you're such a busy woman, and thank you so much for being here today. So, quick question, Breeze. What do you feel is an important quality to have as a coach?
I really believe one of the traits a coach should have is to be a bona fide leader, first of all. Because the traits that we exhibit as coaches are traits that our players need to be able to exhibit on the court and actually in real life. So for me, being a bona fide leader, being able to lead in difficult situations and situations that aren't as difficult, being able to understand that transformation when on the court. And also another very important skill is to be able to empathize with our players, students, and parents. I think that's really important. When you're able to provide empathy and understand where our players are coming from, where our parents are coming from, and that sometimes basketball is more than basketball.
Yes.
It's actually a bridge that connects other things to life. I think you'll be a better coach.
I think it's important that coaches care and go beyond, which is something that I feel like you do and are doing. You are going beyond just being a coach, but you're being an industry trailblazer. You are paving a path for someone else to come up behind you. You're creating things for someone to possibly take over. So is there something that you're doing now that can be duplicated across America?
Absolutely, community work. I believe that community work should be replicated everywhere. The more you give back to your community, the more you become a part of your community. Compton Magic is big on serving the community. We're big on giving back. I believe that every travel ball program across America should be giving back to their communities in more ways than one. Whether it's food drives, whether it's volunteering to help other players dribble, whether it's picking up trash, whatever you can do to empower your community, we should be out there doing that. So all your other travel ball programs, all your other coaches out there, I need y'all to jump on that Compton Magic ship and that Breezy ship and start giving back everywhere. It will pay off. Plus, that's something our players and parents can value and take with them. So I really think giving back is just should be the focal point of every organization, especially when we're working with a lot of community kids, a lot of families from the community. I mean, we become a stakeholder in that community. It's up to us to continue to give back.
And I'm very interested in knowing that, you are in a male-dominated field. So are there any struggles that you as a woman had to overcome within yourself to step into this field, number one, and to number two, be successful at it, and three, if I can add, be great?
There are a lot of struggles that you have to overcome being a female, whether you're working in a boardroom, you're trying to get into a college, or you're coaching. I mean, there's a lot of systematic obstacles that are there. So whether it's not being chosen first to coach in an event, or sometimes not listened to thoroughly when you're talking about players, just going out there to get that respect. But one thing I can tell you, there are a lot of obstacles, but I don't stop at those obstacles. I'm Coach Breeze. I go at it. I get in a room. I conversate when I'm in a room. I always tell my girls that you need to be assertive, you need to be heard, and your story must be told. and you cannot take no for an answer. So most of the struggles that a lot of we see in the NCAA right now with big disparities are things that can actually be fixed. But it's going to take more than women talking about those disparities. It's going to take more than women talking about those struggles. We need everyone to talk about those struggles, just as well we need everyone to talk about these struggles of our racial disparities in America. We need the same thing in reference to our coaches. So I just want to tell all of our girls out there, and even our female coaches that are out there grinding every day, continue to work hard, continue to give back, continue to be noticed. You will be noticed. And let them know that Breeze told you. You can walk in any door and be your whole self. That's real. That's real.
Okay, so this may be coming in a little sideways. Now, just being a viewer of sports. Now, I don't do any coaching or anything, but being a viewer of sports, I've recognized the importance of that mental or that mentality of having a drive, you know, like a drive to win, never losing that mental of never wanting to lose. You're giving your all, you're coming and you're putting everything you got into every game. So what would you like to add to that as a coach, coming from your view of your point of view, coming to us looking at it from the outside in?
I think assuming a mentorship role, one is empowering, and I think it automatically comes with being a coach. I mean, I think coaches are models. They lead. Their job is to fill emotional tanks. Their job is to push people. Their job is to model resilience and to evoke resilience out of players. So I think a mentorship role becomes an automatic role that all of us take. And I think whether you're male or female, you have something to offer to players across the spectrum, you know, whether they're elite players or players that just want to play club ball, whether it's basketball, soccer, softball, it doesn't matter. I think you become that. Even though I primarily coach boys, I am a mentor to a lot of up and coming female athletes. So I think that's just an automatic role that you take. Being a mentorship, it should be rewarding, and it does come with the job. So that means that it's important for us to exhibit the right traits. It's important for us to have the right conversations with people. It's important for us to model. It's important for us to build character, and it's important for us to keep going, to show what resilience looks like. And I think players and parents and community members lean on coaches to be able to do that. I know as a coach, sometimes we could get kids to do things that their parents can't do or their teachers can't do. So I take pride in that. And I believe every coach that I come in a circle with does. And I can look at coaches that I know at UCLA, USC, Duke, South Carolina, many of these coaches, Arizona, they take pride in mentorship, whether it's on the female part of basketball or it's on the male part of basketball at NCAA. So I take pride in actually being a mentor and mentoring more than one male youth as well. I have a few of them that I mentor as well.
If you can list to us one or two traits, what traits do you feel like made you the woman you are today? If you could list one or two traits, what traits do you feel made you the woman you are today, that we see today?
Two traits that I feel has made me the woman that I am. One is I'm my mama's daughter. I know what that means. I'm a hard worker, I'm a go-getter, and I'm very, very resilient. I've been through a lot. And to be able to take those lessons and things that I've gone through and being able to take them and implement them into systems that help other people, I think is very important. So me being resilient and determined and always having a great attitude. I mean, I'm smiling, like I'm a smiler. I don't take no for an answer. I don't believe that there's an end. I always believe there's a beginning. I always believe that we're climbing. I always believe that in my motto that I say, keep going. And that's my resiliency trait. And I just think that resilience has got me so far. It's got me in rooms to where people don't think I can get into. And it has kept me in rooms and kept me with relationships, powerful relationships that have given a lot of people opportunity. So for me, again, being my mama's baby, you know what I mean? And doing my part and taking all the things that she's given me, especially because I didn't have a father. and taking those things and becoming a very, very strong woman, a woman that's very secure in who she is. And those are the traits that I want to impart upon other female athletes and males as well that need better role models. You know what I mean? So, and I think that's kind of what you guys are doing at Let's Get Chatty. I mean, I think you guys are out there doing your part. You know, you're sparking conversations that need to be sparked. You're drawing interest to issues, whether they're social issues, entertainment issues, sports issues. I mean, that's what it's about. So I think if we just keep using this platform and people talking to one another, it's a beautiful thing. And I like this Zoom thing. We could talk to people in Texas and California. I mean, this type of thing wasn't happening before the pandemic. So I want you ladies keep doing your thing. Keep getting chatty with everybody. I'm Coach Breeze, Breezy, Compton Magic. Y'all know what it is. Peace. Thank you.
Breeze, you're awesome. Thank you so much for your time today.
Yes.
And we salute you from Let's Get Chatty,
Yes,
all
ma'am.
the way from one of the larger states in the United States. Thank you. Keep trailblazing, keep blazing trails for so many people, not just for females, but for males as well that look up to you. And for your cultural community, we appreciate you, man. And I just pray that whatever you're doing, that it will increase and that you would leave such a footprint here on this world, and that it's something that will go and carry for years to come. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.